gonna say, you know, it would help if my mic was plugged in. Say, you know, it would help if my mic was plugged in. Alright, audio levels seem fine, so away we go. It's gonna be interesting. I actually do not want to go to I always pick a Pokemon stage, but I don't want to go to a stage where this song actually plays, because then it'd be like no point. So we're just gonna go here. We'll just stick on this because no music plays anyways. But I keep forgetting he's always in the bottom of the roster, so I don't know why I scroll around. Let me make sure I get this up. So I can check weight. Because I want to know, like, we have 77 characters, so I want to know who's the middle and who's, like, not floaty. So I know, I mean, the obvious idea is, you know, Mario, but educated Mario, I love that. That's the name for Doc. But yeah, Mario's not a middleweight. Well, he is part of the middleweights, but he's not, like, I mean, he's got the like most balanced out of all stats. He doesn't have weird fall speed or anything like that, so I think we'll just use Mario. I was gonna say we could use Doc. I just don't know if Doc has the exact same stats as Mario. That's all. So we'll just use Mario. I know this is a weird layout, but it works. So obviously we'll do then. We're gonna make sure we have. I always go there. Make sure we have stale moves on, so we actually get like normal scaling. Well, normal damage. So it's like this down tilt, it's gonna do 11.3, but if I have that turned off, it's gonna do 10.8. So we'll make sure that's on. So the obvious one is we're just gonna do jab. Jab 1. The only follow-up there is jab 2-3. I don't actually know what. I mean, I know this works at most percents because there's set like knockback on the jabs, but the second jab can fall out a lot. So that does 12.6. Okay. Yeah, we are not formatting. No. Plain text. I would like it to automatically put the percent sign, but if I wanted... Oh, okay, cool. That works. The only thing about it is just going to be reading chat might be annoying because I'm never really going to be in my OBS because it's kind of hard to swap back and forth between the browser and OBS, but it's okay. Alright, so yeah, we'll use Mario. We'll use Mario as a basis. The only way I can test the eye is just to grab my other GameCube controller, but I believe that if I hold, I'm pretty sure if it works the same as some other games do, if you hold down a direction and plug the controller in, it should just lock that direction. So like if I can't use my Pro Controller because my Pro Controller I'd have to turn on and off. But yeah, if I hold down like left, plug the GameCube controller in, and then change this over to control. Oh, it doesn't read this as controller 2, it reads my Pro Controller as controller 2. Fun. Alright. I'm going to change grip in order, so that should be 1 and 2. That should be that, alright. And now that controller is like, it's holding hard left, which I wasn't even holding a direction. Which this could test if that works there on DIN, yeah. Alright. Plug. We're gonna hold away and plug in. And he's still holding. Is it the opposite direction? I think it is the opposite direction because it'll flick in. Yeah, it's the opposite direction. Okay. Let's just start the test because it's just gonna make him walk off stage. So I'll just do it manually for the purpose of holding right. Mark controller. Yeah. So DI out at 0 is fine. But let's say the CPU's at like 100. Let's pretend I don't have rage for this purpose. Yeah, he can't get out of it at 100. But if I have, say, 100% in rage, I'm not used to this menu yet, you could tell. Okay. Yeah, you see, that was actually a weird interaction because he was holding right, he was DIing right, which actually almost got him killed by that dash attack, mind you, and that F tilt. I have to remember which controller I'm actually touching. Yeah, see, he doesn't get out. So it should be just any DI. Any and any percent range, probably. I mean, sure, if I have max rage, which I don't know what max rage caps at in this game, so I'm just gonna say 200. And if he's at like 999 or something, he should be able to get out. Well, yeah, everything auto kills at this percent, so I gotta be careful. Alright, so yeah, see, jab 1, he just gets launched too far by jab 1. So when does that start? Because I don't feel like going backwards from 999. Alright, hold up. Reset. I'm holding forward on the wrong controller. Alright, so if he DIs out, he actually goes behind me. That's weird. Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't know why you'd be jabbing at those percents anyway, so I guess it's fine, honestly. Well, then again, jab's your safest option, but not completing the whole jab obviously isn't safe, but let me fix my percentage. So I can test DI in by myself and probably DI down. Well, actually, how exactly would this work? Because I'm gonna hold down forward when I plug the controller in. He jumps up back? Is that actually what just happened? Yeah, he jumps up back and then starts to hold back. So yeah, it is opposite of the direction you press. Alright. So if I hold down forward, he jumps up forward and then he walks towards me, so that's down forward. Or no, that's up forward. Yeah, this is up and in. But yeah, that nets you that. It also nets you that, like, really easily. You don't have to worry about Although if they keep holding that DI, they fall out of the second part. Well, to an extent. Yeah, it also gets you out of that situation. So I could probably just jump over him like this, and then this is my down and away DI. Yeah, alright, that works. Alright, so let's do down tilt first. And I don't know how many, I don't know exactly how many follow-ups I have. I just know we have Darkest Lariat, Jump, DL, there's Nair. Fair is an obvious one. You've got the situational bear, you've got the you've got Crush Chop. Yeah, up air is like up air. There's also up tilt, but up tilt works like at super low %, so that should be first. Because I actually don't remember when. Well, grounded Darkest Lariat I think stops the earliest. It stops working the earliest, if I remember correctly. Alright, this isn't centered either, yeah. Reminder to not do that again. So yeah, all these should be centered except for this specific cell. Except for this specific column. Barring that cell, yeah. You know, I'm surprised I actually didn't drop this in the Incineroar Discord, so give me one sec. I was gonna say I did have the game too far up, okay. Alright, so yeah, he's doing that. Alright, so down tilt Darkest Lariat is what we're testing right now. We're gonna not have him DI at all. So the test is no DI, and then there's in, out, and I guess specifics. So that works on ground that hit it at 0. That's the one thing I remember. But that doesn't combo. That doesn't combo at 0. This combo's at 0, but you can DI out of it. Plus, floaty characters get out as well. And then down tilt grab doesn't work because they can mash jump. So let me test that real fast. Alright, why did that do that? Does it seriously only make him jump as soon as the game starts? Alright. Yeah, it does. Because, like, if I hit him, he's not going to mash jump. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's because it's using tap jump, that's why. So I think I might have to hold the jump button? Nah, holding the jump button doesn't work. Okay, so we'll just have to test manually. Yeah. It's either that or we have the CPU on jump, and we just have to down tilt him when he lands. I think that catches his pre-jump. Yeah, that is so unreliable. Wow. Alright, so we're just gonna have to... Yeah, it's jumpable. wonder if there's any percents where it's not jumpable. That's my question. Alright, so yeah, down tilt Darkest Lariat works actually at 11, that's weird. So it starts at 0, obviously, so... how much does it do? 31.5. Alright, this whole column needs to not format numbers. So if I type in 31.5, you should stay 31.5. Okay. So you have to figure out, so it starts at 0%. And it goes to... Oh, it looks like it still worked at 10. Yeah. Gets the late hit at 25. So it still gets the early hit at 20. Actually, we shouldn't do this for the DI. We should have 3 separate columns for DI in, so no DI, and then DI in, and DI out. Well, yeah, and I guess there's also, if you want to count it, DI up. I'll check with the Discord, see what they say. Right, so that still gets the strong hit at 20. But I don't trust that. This is also with no DI. That actually isn't even with CPU DI. Because the Alright. So we're gonna hold out. Well, yeah, out, I was specifically doing the reverse direction. Alright, so in, yeah. Consider I'm only pressing 2 buttons, so I can just manually do it, I guess. So I'm holding out. Huh, it still works at 20. But then 25% it started to get the late hit, so I'm just going to say 0 to 20. Then DI in I think was fine, right? Yeah, DI in was fine. DI up is the only weird one that I'm testing. Still gets the strong hit. So I'm just gonna put Y. Yes, because... Alright, so we know down tilt and up tilt doesn't work at 0. He's not at 0 first off. Alright, thank you, buffer. Yeah, down tilt, up tilt doesn't work at 0. Not even stale down tilt. I mean, stale down tilt would have less hit stun anyways. So it doesn't work at 0. Say 5. Alright, starts at 5. Can you do down tilt, up air at this percent? You can. I think you can do jump darkest layered actually. Or is that later percents? That might be later percents. Alright, so 5% to... I'm pretty sure it's remotely high. Yeah, like, see, it just barely works. It just barely doesn't work at 95. Still works at 75. Barely works at 80, so yeah, we'll say 80. And it, oh yeah, it doesn't work at this percent. What am I doing? So it starts working at 5. I should say it. I said it starts working at 5. Okay, 22.6. That actually comboed. That has a weird dead zone. Yet the dive didn't. Okay. It's just because I'm not getting that part of the up B. You can B-reverse that super late. Holy moly. I make it back now. I actually appreciate that they made his recovery better because I never made that back. Alright, how much does jump Darkest Lariat do? Same as regular Darkest Lariat, 31.5. And it works at 5. Which, I mean, why would you do it after 20 if the grounded one works at 20? So, yeah. The issue with picking the 30-minute ones is that you get the, you're gonna be on that said song for a while. Alright, How long would Jump Darkest Lariat? I mean, up till it works till 80, so let's see if Jump Darkest Lariat still works at 80. It does. I know it's a kill confirm for quite a while. It's just very DIable, which should be expected. Gonna... I'll go until it stops working. I'm just gonna say 150 is a good stopping point. Oh boy. Alright, so now we need to check, obviously no DI is a yes. We use 100 as a base for it. Alright, so we want DI in. Yep. DI in actually helps them survive the lariat longer. Obviously, because of vectoring. That's a thing. That's actually pretty cool. Now if that actually comboed, that'd be better, but... Okay. So obviously it works on DIN, because mostly everything works on DIN. It works on DI out if you follow it. I swear to God, DI out is going to be the weirdest thing to test, for the sole fact that I actually have to do that manually. Well, I was going to say I could get the Discord to help me with that specifically. Like, most DI outs I can't test because of the way the training works. Yeah, I don't even know if up is needed, so I'm just going to get rid of it for now. I just want to say everything works at DIN. Except probably back air. Back air is probably the only thing that doesn't work on DIN. That's really hard to do anyways. To do back air, it's actually like without using attack cancel, which I'm really bad at anyways. I like that buffer. Like, I'll do this and then try to do back air and I'll just get F smash. I was gonna say, does he get any aerial at 0? I don't even think a buffered up air would work, yeah. I'd say 5. I was gonna say at least maybe at 5 I can get fair, but I guess not. I get nair. Alright, so nair works at 0. When does fair start working? Fair starts working at 15. Does it start working at... Does it work at 10? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't work at 10. So fair starts working at 15. Why does it do that? That's so weird. cross chop. I mean, cross chop is kind of low percent anyways, but I didn't want to mess up the formatting again just to put it in. Okay, up air. Just because it's got that weird dead spot, that's why up air is kind of weird to get at low percents. Like, it doesn't seem like it actually follows the animation. Yeah, there's not enough hit stun on down tilt for that. I want up air, please, game. Yeah, up air, it starts late. I mean, it serves it right. It's really not it's really not meant to be used at these percents, anyways. Holy crap, game. You have to run forward first. Yeah, I'm gonna say 40. And that's with the run forward. Considering I can't do attack cancel, I'll just make sure they know I'm referring to RARs. Turn around, please. Thank you. Alright, so it doesn't look like it works at 35. Oh, it does. And this is trusting training mode's attack combo counter, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna say 30. I'm gonna say 30. It worked at, right? Because that's why we went down further, is because it worked at 30. Why is it so hard to turn around in this game? Why was I able to do that so easily? It's so hard to do. To do, that. Yeah. I mean, they did say attack cancel was faster, but I really don't get it right now. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, 30. Like I said, this is trusting the combo counter, of course. Alright. Alright, 25.2, 24.1, so 25.2%. 24.1%. Boy, I have to get this again. Now I'll just figure out how much his short hop bear does. 11.7, and then just add that to 11.3. So that would be 23, right? Or I could just raise Mario's percent so that it's easier. Oh my god, please turn around. $23.1. $19.9. I'm just gonna say jump cross chop isn't gonna work for a while. Good God. Is this even a thing then? Grounded up B is a thing. Nah, I'm just gonna get rid of it then. So we'll just do that. Now we're on up tilt. What's the DIs? Obviously, except for out, that I can do for down throw. All right. So the first one we need in. Obviously. So grounded up B works at 0 with that DI. You can also do full hop there, it's just hard. Like, that's just if you want to optimize your damage, I guess. Alright, so they all work with DI in. Obviously, I think they... I mean, I don't know if I even should include no DI. Like, the only reason why I even include it is because I'm pretty sure there's probably some follow-ups that actually don't work if they don't DI. Alright, so then the obvious one is up tilt. Which, that's obvious, yeah. Alright, so does up tilt combo into itself at 0? No. Comes in the lariat at 0. Surprisingly not up B. Darkest lariat early. That starts at 0. And it does probably the same. 31.5, yep. And I wonder what percent this. Well, I wonder what percent up tilt the grounded lariat stops. There you go. Stops at 20. Doesn't work at 15. Works at 10. So 0 to 10. Alright, so you got up tilt again. I mean, at 0, I think you can get multiple up tilts, right? Well, not at 0, obviously, at like 5. You only get 2. If it even combos into itself at this percent. It doesn't look like it does. Alright, it combos into itself for 21%. Starting at 10. So 21.1. Starting at 10%. And probably not going any further. I'd be surprised if, well, up tilt could combo into itself, yeah, for a bit longer. Yeah, I was gonna say 35 is kind of pushing it. Probably 30. Yeah, so 0 to 10 to 30. I mean, what's an obvious other one? What's another obvious one? Well, yeah. Arrow area. That also does 31.5. When does the Air Darkest Lariat start working at? It starts working at 5 off a down tilt. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, Grounded Darkest Lariat still works at 5. So it's like, why would you bother going for something harder? So I'm gonna say 10 maybe? No, Grounded still works at 10, so it'd be like 15. Yeah. So 15%. When does Jump Dark? Oh yeah, Jump Darkest Lariat works forever off a down tilt because down tilt barely has any like knockback growth. Okay, I probably don't have to double jump there. Please. Thank you. So it still works at 40. But it doesn't work. It probably doesn't work at 45. It does. Yeah, full hops. Full hops still sweet spots. Oh, it still works at 50. Yeah, it basically stops working at 55. Oh, wait. Still works at 60. It's just you have to do double jump. Yeah. These are like weird situational ones. See, that got sweet spot actually at 70. Yeah, I think 70 is like the range. After 40%, What range do you have to start full hopping? Is that 40%? Where you have to full hop it? Yeah, 40% needs a full hop. That's still a short hop. Actually, no, that is a full hop at 35. I think in general, you really should just full hop it. Yeah, just in general, full hop it. Alright, so next thing is for aerials. Like, Nair works at 0 off of down tilt. But does it work at 0 off of up tilt? I don't think so. Also, is up tilt grab it thing? That's another thing to test. Yes, it's not a thing, okay. But yeah, up tilt Nair is not a thing at 0, okay. Whoa. Is it a thing at 5? Yes. So, Nair starts at 5%. I don't know if you would do fair, but I wonder when that starts. Wait, let's check when up air starts. Alright, up works at 15. It is when up air starts. Alright, let's get our percents. Alright, 25.2. Well, yeah, it's the same. It's gonna be the same damage because up tilt and down tilt do the same damage. I guess I was gonna say I don't even think grounded up B works. No, grounded up B works. Grounded up B isn't amazing. The up B that we do obviously want is that one, the one that spikes like that. I appreciate that I make that back. Alright, so I think that's all the important stuff out of up tilt. Because, I mean, you could just combine the data to get, like, if you want to do up tilt, up air, or down tilt, up air, you can just combine the data. If you think about it. So I'm not going to bother with that. So I guess our next is down throw. Now I know we're gonna throw in that random 0% combo that we all know works because of the Trower. Which ironically only works on DI down apparently. Oh no, it works. You have to delay it. So on no DI, you actually have to delay the F smash. You can't just do it immediately. Well, no, I'll just type out forward smash. Because it's not like we use the smash attack that much. How much did that do? Like 38 or something? That actually tippered. 37. And this works at 0. I'm going to check the eye on this one because this one's actually kind of like one of those situational ones that you'll probably never use because it's such a weird combo to go for. So we're going to check the eye in. Oh, the eye in it actually works on the eye in. Somewhat. DI out isn't going to be that bad to test because DI out, I mean, if I just set him, I'll do the control thing where I'll make him run the opposite direction. Well, specifically, I'll just leave him the way that he was. And I'll just jump, land behind him, and then grab him. Yeah. Die out? No. I was gonna say, once I get things going for, like, this part, like, once I actually get things going, I can just get someone from the Discord to see if I can, see if they will help me test, DI out. Or I can just do that some other time, I don't know. So I know Dash Darkest Lariat is also a thing after down throw. Or, yeah, go walk forward. Yeah, Dash Darkest Lariat, there you go. I don't think it works anywhere past 0, but we can check. Yeah, you just get the sour spot if it's not at 0. So how much does that do? Sour spot. Sour spot. Reverse it. Sweet spot. 31.5. God damn it. Why do all his starters do the same damage? That's so weird. Probably yes. It's probably easier on DIN, actually. If I think about it. That's actually harder on DIN. There we go. Yeah, it's a thing on DIN. It's never going to be a thing on DI out, so I'm just going to say no. Alright, so what do we normally do? Yeah, you got fair, short hop fair. Back air, which also works at 0, which is weird. Fair, nair, fair, fair, up air. Sin this side. Alright, I'm just gonna put jump cross chop. Alright, so like 90% of these start at, like, that works at 0, that works at 0, that works at 0. That does not work at 0 from what I remember. Never mind. And I think Incineroar works at 0. Yep. Meh. And I die second. I can also almost make it back, which is wild. I can also technically direct it so I can land on stage and still spike him, but it's kind of hard. Yeah, almost. So yeah, that works at 0 too. And obviously they all work on no DI. To be fair, I think I know what I'm going to do with this column. This column's going to be all... This whole column, except for this one, is going to be filled in with black. They're going to be cleared first, but they're going to be filled in with black until I find something that actually, like... What's it called? Until I find something that actually works on DI, that actually doesn't work on no DI. I guess Jump Darkest Lariat is also something I should have considered. See, I wish I could drag this down and have that block still stay formatted, but apparently Google isn't like that. So we'll just make sure this entire row gets formatted to Times New Roman 18. And we'll just do this for now. Until I find something else that I can do after it, I'm just going to fill this in right here. So, Jump Darkest Lariat. And since I extended this, I can actually type out DL now. Darkest Lariat. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure this whole thing is centered except for this one. Yeah, it's been 15 minutes, so next. Alright. That also does 31.5, but I don't believe this works at 0. It does. It should be 0%. Alright, I like that. Thank you. Alright, so let's just get the damage values. They're easy to get, obviously. That gives me... That's full hop Nair, actually. Like I say, is there any way I can do this with short hop Nair, please? Thank you. Well, actually, these are going to be the same exact numbers. So I don't know why I don't just copy-paste. Alright, fair is 24.1. Bear did 23.1. Bear did 19.9. And this we don't have yet, so that's the only one that we really have to deal with. Alright, 19.5. I think that should work on DIN, but yeah. Whoa. You know, to be fair... Oh, hey, Aldrich. Oh, hey, Knuckles. I didn't even see you. I'm glad someone from the Discord noticed the post. I realize I do not... Well, I think my notifications are underneath. Yeah. Because I don't use this layout a lot. So I think my notifications are actually underneath it. So let me move those. Hey, Al. How are you? Yeah, just barely. I wish I could make the dock more readable for you guys, but it kind of will cut off some of it. Unless I shrink the game. Alright, so we're just going to make sure everything works on DIN. So... Because I'm pretty sure, like... I mean, the only one that obviously might not work on DIN is back air. Like, yeah, Nair is easier. Fair is easier. Jump Darkest Lariat's easier. Incineroar works. Like how I refer to it as Incineroar, but... Oh yeah, I should actually include that damage. 33.3. 19.5 or 33.3. On stage. So yes, 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 yes. It's ironic that all these actually do work at 0. Probably maybe you can delay cross chop enough to get enough height to survive, or maybe angling it till it does make it not go so far down. Yeah, you're right. You probably could go wide. Like I should say, you could probably do this one, the far range one, and then jump side B air dodge or something. Okay, never mind. Whoa. You could probably live at higher percents. Just because you won't have to, I mean, I probably should... No, I don't know. I was going to say maybe I should side B first, but... Delay the cross chop a little more. Yeah, so you're saying actually jump up higher before doing it. Which, I mean, that's going to be weird to get used to. Might work. I mean, you could live at higher percents if you have to. There's also that weird positioning on the stage where you could actually I hate that I keep reversing it. Yeah, that's better. Alright, bear on DIN is what we're testing right now. Which should work. Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure everything works on DIN. Well, Upper, you still have to run first if it wants to cooperate, thank you. So yeah, these all work on DIN. Alright, we don't want him to DI right now, but we want to find out how long Lariat works for, actually. Which, to be fair, I think it works for a long time. So let's just start at 100. It would have surprised me if that killer. I cannot get the timing offline from playing online too much. I'm pressing it early anyways. I like how that's considered early. Like, I'm pressing it, like... Thank you. Anyways. Yeah, I think, like, Darkest Lariat is, like, the hardest thing to go for at higher percents. Yeah, it's not gonna get the sweet spot. And this is on neutral. This is on no DI, which is weird that they actually go that far. Well, I would say no DI is. Jesus. Okay, it still works at 55. So we'll go up to 60, and if it doesn't work here... Up. Alright, so we'll just say 55 is when this ends. Alright, we're on the Nair. Like, I think Fair and Up Air are the ones that work the longest. So yeah, that works. It's also the Fair sweet spot is what we're looking for anyways. Actually, I don't know if it has a sour spot. Like, it feels like it does. Yeah, it's got that. Like, yeah, you have to hit with the tip of his feet to get the sweet spot. Oh yeah, alright, that's... Double jump time is 80%. And mind you, this is without rage. So this is like... His boost grab is like... His boost grab is basically his dash grab. The only benefit is being able to do... that. Which, I mean, that's not bad, to be fair. Weird to do pivot shield. Alright, that still works. That's sour spotted. Still sour spotted. That's sweet spotted. 95. Also sweet spotted. That's sweet spotted and killed at 100. Obviously on no DI. And no rage. Yeah, we might start getting to the point where I'm gonna have to dash a bit before jumping. Which this is where upper would probably come in. Hopefully. Nah, that didn't work. Ah, that still worked. That didn't combo. That did. I don't know, 115 seems to be like the threshold for this stopping to work. Never mind. Please. That didn't full up. Yeah, I think 120 is the breaking point for... I'm trying... First off, I'm supposed to be labbing Nair, but that's okay. Still value, that's useful. Alright, next. I hate that I have this on here, but it's such a good song. Hey, just doing general combos off his main 3 starters being down tilt, up tilt, and down throw. But focusing on the I should say focusing on the blech, my bad. Non-DI out, because DI out I kind of need someone to test at the moment. Yeah, Nair definitely stops earlier than you'd think. Well, I mean, it's not a very linear hitbox, so... I kind of wish Incineroar had one of the boost grabs that actually goes behind. I mean, we have such a strong back throw, so I guess I understand why they won't let him do this. I mean, it's a good 50-50 because of how powerful his up smash is now. Because that kills. Especially with the new air dodge mechanic, that's actually not a bad thing to go for. It also might work better with stale down tilt if you think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so technically the next down tilt would drop. Well, it's still gonna. Yeah, it's a thing with stale down tilt, but it doesn't kill at that percent yet. That was accidental. I'm not really going to include staled moves though, because they're like, it's situational. Like, I understand down tilt's our best starter, and moves do stale on shield now, so that's a thing to think about. Wow. All right, Nair, you really stopped working early. I think it's just because of how far down throw sends them away. So Nair, like, I might as well just start back at 0 and work my way forward until it stops working. But all right, works there. There. That actually gets full hop Nair. There. 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 Why wasn't I getting that earlier? Yeah, it didn't combo. Alright, so we're going to say 60 is when this ends. Okay. So that's literally a DIN mix-up. Because back air actually doesn't work. Yeah, back air does not work at 60, which is something I'm surprised about. Unless I have to, like, attack cancel, which I am not doing. Oh, that worked. I got it at 60, so that's a thing. Which that is really hard. I'm gonna say 60. Hard unless you master attack cancel. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind if you lurk around and go and watch the tournament stream. That's fine. Like, I don't mind that at all. I know I kind of picked like a weird time to stream, but it's like I pick a time to stream when I'm able to, and I can't really during the day. Mainly because my internet can't hold up during the day. Let's see. Up air. Up air should work for a while, I think, because that's like your only guaranteed follow-up at a certain point. And then run up air works there. Why is that so hard to do? That's not what I did. I'm trying not to be reverse and kill my... Yeah, I'm trying to get that. Alright, so it works after 100. It's just... Up air is just generally really hard to get anyways. Yeah, same. Everyone hated on his design when Sun and Moon was original, when he was actually finally revealed in Sun and Moon. But I was actually one of the few people who actually liked him, because there were a lot of people that decided to not pick Litten just because of him, even though they all liked Litten from the beginning. So it was weird that I was one of the few people that I honestly didn't like the Litten line at first, but after I saw Torcat and Incineroar, I was like, yeah, this is probably the best line. This is hard to get. I'm just going to say it's... Because I know I got it at 100, but it's just hard. Because you have to... Need to dash forward a bit before jumping. Alright. We have to figure out when Incineroar stops working. Which I'm going to go check Zangoos's doc, actually. If I can find it. When Incineroar stops working. Supposed range 0 to 35. Some characters can make it back when done on a platform, and some characters can make it back if you actually, Okay, so 35 is when he says it normally ends, so we'll use that as a basis for our testing. Incineroar, yeah, Incineroar is from the Pokemon games. He's from Sun and Moon, which was his 7th gen, which came out in 2016. Or no, well, wow, okay. Yeah, it was 17, right? 2017. Sun and Moon. 16, okay, I was right. Yeah. Yeah, because his... I don't believe... Did they show me the starters here? Do I have to search? It's whatever. Huh. So yeah, Litten. This is his first evolution, I believe. Yeah, okay, it's not getting covered up. This was his first evolution. Now, everyone liked this. Like everyone liked Litten. They weren't really a fan of Rowlet, or there was a few Popplio fans, but then when they started to see the further evolution, not a lot of people liked Torcat here. And to be fair, nobody liked Incineroar until he got into Smash. And now everyone likes Incineroar. Alright, game. Or playlist, I should say. I'll just pick one then. Alright, beginning, please. Incineroar is a setup that member in the Incineroar Discord found out, where if you get a down throw or a down tilt should work too. But if you get a down throw and you do jump, you can do jump up B like that, and they die before you do, and it's pretty much almost auto death for most of the roster. See, that's the actual combo. But you die too. That's why it's called Sinocide. Because the part where he comes down with his arms like that, if that hits an airborne target, it spikes them. It's weak though, like that hit is weak. But if you get the very top part, like when he's his full body part, I should say, it's strong enough to kill most characters. There are certain characters that survive this, like I think Isabel and Villager come to mind. I think Rosa might survive it too. I think that's what his doc said. Pit and Dark Pit probably survive it as well. Meta Knight might, but I don't know. This isn't Brawl Meta Knight. That just tripped. Yeah, I actually got it on my friend. I actually streamed matches a couple days ago, and I actually got it on my one friend twice. And these were at percents where it's not supposed to work at, but it's just because if you DI in, it works a lot higher percent than it should. Because I think he was at like 40. Let me DI. Let me have this on DI in. Yeah, see, it works later on DI in than it should. It's just, yeah, it's tricky because if they stay DIing in, you actually have to use, after the initial up B, you have to hold back so that you come down at a steeper angle. Because if you just do the normal one, it's going to miss. If you do the far one, it's definitely going to miss. It's one of the best things to go for if you get a grab by the ledge and you have the stock lead. So like if you're playing a 3-stock match and you have 2 stocks left and they have 1 stock left, it's always worth it to go for it because then you still have another stock to work with, especially if you're at high percent. You just have to be careful about high percent because then rage comes into a factor of if it works or not. Alright, so his stock says 35. But with DI in, it's wider. All right. Let me make this whole thing white again. And then let me just grab these specific cells for now, because I don't want it to extend all the way down if it doesn't have to. It does at 0. That was actually in his initial reveal trailer. It's also, I know the dock is probably very blurry for you guys, but it's right here, tipper forward smash. Alright, so now the next set is going to be like what Falling Nair combos into. Specifically, I guess the late hit, yeah. Which the late hit doesn't even combo into jab at 0. And the hard hit doesn't combo into anything except maybe instant dash attack. It does. Alright, cool. Alright, Nair. Strong hit. Instant dash attack. This starts at 0. Probably doesn't work for very long. That gets the late hit now. Yeah, it gets the late hit. So I'm gonna... Does it work at a 5 at least? Like, do I get the strong hit at 5? Nope. I only get the strong hit at 0. That's weird that you legit only get the strong hit at 0. And yeah, it forces attack at those percents. You got a foxtrot dash attack to get the strong hit at 0. Hold up. Okay. I actually got an attack cancel there. Yeah, you got a foxtrot dash attack. Ugh. Foxtrot, I dash attack, yeah. And that basically only works at 0. Oh, wait, this is the wrong... It's what 0 is supposed to be over here. Which, I mean, timed perfectly isn't terrible. Not for this game specifically. I mean, there's not a lot of games that I'll... Like, this is hard to do for a lot of characters, mainly because I don't know the ins and outs of every character, and this is a character that I actually like. Like Incineroar, when I first saw him, I was extremely hyped because I always loved him as a Pokemon, and I was hoping for him to get into this game. And when I saw his reveal trailer, I was like, I need to main him, and I need to do whatever I can to get the best out of him, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I would do it for... I'll at least be able to do this for most of my characters. I don't think DI would affect that. When does Nair start forcing tumble? Start forcing tumble at 5? No. 10. No. 15. No. 20. Yes. So now we have to go backwards to find out when it truly starts. Alright, 19. 18. 17. 16. Oh, does it seriously just not work at 15? Or was... No, it's because my Nair was stale, I think. Yeah, it works at 14. 13. 12. It starts working out at 12. I would. Well, I mean, I play online occasionally, mainly with friends. Not really quick play that much, but You'll never find me streaming online, unfortunately, because my internet's not the greatest. So I can do offline stuff like this, like completely, it's fine. But if I try to do anything online, because of how bad my internet is, it's either do I want the stream to look good or do I want my online connection to look good. Alright, do I get anything true at 0? That didn't come up. Well, if jab doesn't work, then grab doesn't work, because his jab and his grab, I think, are the dart. His jab is his fastest move, which if it wasn't, I would be surprised. Yeah, jab is frame 5. Grab is frame 8. So yeah, if jab doesn't work, then grab doesn't work. Yeah, I know, it's so much better than in 4. Like, labbing stuff in 4 was a nightmare, mainly because you couldn't lab rage, you couldn't do anything with staling, and you also, well, look, we have fixed damage, which is nice. I mean, I think that was in 4. You have the trajectory guides, which are great. CPU behavior, there's actual attacking ones that aren't the CPU. You've got frame advancing. Speed settings are the same. You've got invincibility display. There's also AI DIing. Like if I turn on invincibility display, you'll see that my arms are intangible during neutral B. Or that I'm invincible during a roll. You can also test a character's hurt box with using invincibility by grabbing a Starman. Okay, well, not having it bounce off, but other settings, invincibility display, speed 1, camera, zoom, max zoom. Like you can see, where you see green is actually where Incineroar has a hitbox. So his tail is in a hitbox, and the fur on the side of him isn't a hitbox. It's really weird, but it's like Ridley is a perfect example because his wings aren't a hitbox, but Mewtwo's tail is a hitbox, so it's weird. Yeah, I feel bad for Mewtwo because Mewtwo's tail is a hitbox, and I've gotten hit when I was like, what the hell? Why did I get hit when I was playing Mewtwo? And then I'm like, yeah, his tail is huge. But Ridley's wings don't have a hitbox, so it doesn't make any sense. And Ridley has a bunch of attacks that actually use his wings. Alright, so weak hit Nair does not give you anything at 0. That's unfortunate. Does it give me something at 5? I don't even get jab at 5. I don't even get jab at 10. Holy moly, Incineroar, please. Where I tipper F smashed a Mewtwo's tail at 5 and it killed. Oh my god. Okay, please. Incineroar, please, get something off of this Nair. This Nair is a great move. You get nothing off of it. That almost looked like a frame cancel, but I realized that doesn't exist anymore. Frame cancel was also on the first active frame anyways. At 25, we still do not get anything off of weak Nair. Holy moly, Incineroar, please. Like, this is a percent where down air, I'm pretty sure, starts spiking. If the hitbox wasn't so bad, where the frick is the spike box? Come on. I know you could spike grounded opponents with this, thank you. Like, soft air is good, but... Yeah, I got a combo at 35%. Friggin' 35%! 35%. And it has to be a fast fall in there. To be fair, you could probably do like if I would jump forward, that'd be cool. I'm trying not to get a nair. I'm trying not to get a fair. That's why jumping forward is so hard. Okay. Okay. Nope, still not a thing. Okay, it's a thing. That's a thing at 60. Let's see if it's a thing at 55. Okay, it's a thing at 55. So down tilt works at 55. Alright. Down tilt works at 55. It probably works at 50. Yeah. Oh no, it's still 55. Oops. Yeah, it works at 50. If it works at 45, then jab also works at 45. Well, jab already works at 40. Jab works at 35. What am I saying? Okay, it works at 45. And it does... how much? God damn it. $20.1, that's also very specific when you actually get a combo off of it. Little excited over there? Dino? Or Cereal, whichever you want me to call you by, I don't mind. Alright, so wait, is down tilt the same frame as his grab? Down tilt is frame 9, his grab is frame 8. So if it combos in the down tilt, it combos in the grab. It should combo in the grab. So I'm just going to say down tilt, and we're just going to say grab also works at 45%. Because grab is one frame faster than down tilt. So honestly, it could work earlier, but there's no way to test if grab's combo because they reset it. Because it resets the combo counter. So there's like no way to test if this is true. The only way to test if it's true is if I hold mash jump on my other controller. Okay, I don't want fixed damage. I mean, fixed damage would be nice, but nah. Alright, CPU behavior control. He's probably, yeah, on the walk forward. Alright. This is going to be really hard to test, to be fair. Because it's like, I'm going to have to... Mario just got grabbed while airborne. Yeah, he gets grabbed while airborne. Yeah, combo that grabs is finicky. Yeah, he gets grabbed while airborne. Huh. I mean, I could always just mash grab on the other controller and see if it techs it. have things like that happen. I don't know if so at 45, he should, if he grabs at the same time, if he grabs, he should tech it, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's not, it doesn't combo at 45, but it combos at 55. Or it should combo at 50. He grabbed the wrong way because I hit the control stick. God damn it. That's a tech. That's a combo. All right, 50 at 50%. Grab is true after late nair. That's glad I figured that out. That's actually a cool way to test stuff. To see if you're plus enough to grab, you just have the opponent mash grab, and if they tech it, that means it's not plus enough. I wonder how long can I delay the tech for a deck? Okay, Mario, face the right way. How long can I delay the tech for? Not very long. You can't delay the tech for very long. That was also a grab range thing, because they grab... There's also that grab range issue when it comes to teching, because depending on the grab range, it's like... if they tech or not. Dun, 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 dun. Dependent on throw. We'll just say down throw, obviously, so... So 8.8 and 11.3 is 20.1. Yeah, it's the same damage as down tilt, so duh. That is such a weird thing. That all his combo starters, up tilt, down tilt, and down throw all do 11.3%. I didn't realize that till I was making this doc, because I realized all of these follow-ups right here, they're all the exact same no matter what the starter is, because they all do the same damage. And I didn't realize it for a bit. Alright, what is up tilt speed? Because if he can get down tilt, he can get up tilt. Up tilt is frame 6. Okay, so if he can get jab, he can get up tilt, basically. But that's dependent on if you get a crossover and if the hitbox behind him actually cooperates. I'm surprised that doesn't combo. What is up B's startup anyways? Cross drop is frame 11. Oof, never mind. So I'll just say a down tilt or up tilt. But I'm just going to make sure up tilt does work at 45. Because up tilt is a lot faster, obviously, but that's the back hit, I think, is frame 6. Not the front hit. The front hit I don't think is frame 6. Yeah, the up dab is not frame 6. Holy moly. Please work. Like, eventually. Please. Eventually. Thank you. That for strip. Alright, so it works at 60. So... up. So I gotta format this. Do I have to format the whole line, or is it just this box? Just this box. 20.1 group. 60%. That's really everything useful, because I doubt I'm going to get F-tilt, because F-tilt is what, frame 12. And all of his smash attacks are even later. Up smash is the quickest at frame 13, actually. To be fair, considering that everyone's got a 3-frame jump squad, I could also test which aerials will combo out of it, like which short hop aerials after it will combo. But that would only be Nair and Fair. And Bear, I guess, but like doing that, yeah, won't work on Mario. That'd be like a big character specific one. Timing. I'm pressing it way too early, I can feel it. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so I think that's it for Nair Weak Hit. I doubt Fair would give me much. Okay, I guess it might be a good idea to figure out when the weak hit of Nair starts forcing tumble, so you can know when the tech chase off of it. It does not force tumble at 100, Jesus. Forces tumble at 110, so we'll start going backwards. We'll start it at 101 actually. Nope. 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 I should have started from this way. Cuz it's probably going to be like 107 or 108 or something. 108. 109. 109. Starts. It's a weird thing to include in a combo doc, but it's still a useful number, so. It's like, would you really need, like, Fair at 0, I guess. Okay. Interesting. Oh, if you can get down to it, you can get grab off of Fair. If he's in range. That's probably why down tilt's that's probably why down tilt would be preferred. Oh, so it's just tripped. Tripped again. Alright, type, please, Fair. Strong hit. Sweet spot. I'm just gonna assume instant dash attack for sweet spot. Okay, we're going back to 64 apparently. I'm surprised I actually let Assault play for half an hour, but that's okay. Assault is a good thing. Assault's team was good, so. Okay. Instant dash attack! Yay! I figured something would combo off of friggin' Sweet Spot Fair at 0. I was gonna say if Knuckles was still lurking, I'm not sure. I was gonna check with him because he's one of the labbers if I should even include DI for. Well, I mean, yeah, you can technically DI has to be included for 90% of this. All right, DI in we're not gonna actually. DI in actually shouldn't even be a column, to be fair, because it's like they're all. Everything works with DI in. The only thing that wouldn't really work with DI in is like back air, obviously. There's also other DIs that I can include instead of. So yeah, these columns really shouldn't be important. That did like 30.3 or something? Yeah. Why do Fair and Nair do the same damage? Why does the strong hit of Nair, of Fast Fall Nair, and the strong hit of Short Hop Fair do the same thing? Nintendo, stop being lazy. God damn it. This is where I get any other percent. I was gonna say, I don't think this is any faster than just a regular grab. It's actually got shorter range than a regular grab, so. Yeah, when does the Sweet Spot of Fair for stumble? I just canceled that Fair. I know up air and back air, I believe, force tumble at 0. Alright. Forces tumble at 24. Starts at 24%. Starts for forcing tumble. Alright, so yeah, I get. Did I actually get down tilt off of Sweet Spot Fair? Not really. Alright, so at 0 off of Sour Spot Fair, you do get Dare. You do get D-tilt. D-tilt. I really need to keep track of the damage so I don't have to redo it. I have to keep realizing this isn't a fighter that there's damage scaling, so I can just add numbers. Going from starting with Smash to playing other fighters to coming back to Smash. Well, swapping back and forth from Smash and other fighters. Everything goes through your head. Like you think about like their differences and their similarities, which there's quite a bit that a lot of people complain about, which is hilarious. That's true if down tilt works. So I'm just gonna say, grab, D-throw, and that does 20.1 because, you know, oh no, it's Nair weak hit, so it's actually gonna do more. 24.1. This works at 0, and I don't know, it probably doesn't work for very long. Oh, duh. D-tilt and down throw do the same thing. I could have just used that. Alright, weak hit of Nair only got down tilt, grab. Well, yeah, got down tilt, grab, and up tilt. Yeah, that pushes back too far to get up tilt. Alright, so up tilt's out of the question, which means everything else is out of the question, because it's only up tilt's really the only other thing. Now we'll do the starts forcing tumble. We'll figure that out. Here, give me one sec, guys. Yes, that is the tipper. The tipper, you can tell specifically. This is with his leg hit. That does 12.8. You hit with the tip of his feet, it does 13.9. So that's the tipper. I'll also be right back. Alright, I'm back. What was I on? When it forces tumble. I mean, considering regular forces tumble at 24, I'm just gonna say we're just gonna check if it does, if forces it at 100, it does. Let's try 48. Let's do the, because this is the weak. I mean, the weaks it does like 3 less damage, so it's not like it's gonna have that much more knockback. So let's actually start at 24. Nope. It's getting there. Yep, there's a tumble. Alright, 28 works. 27 works. 26 probably does. Did 26 work? I don't remember if I tested 26. Okay, it's 27. Starts at 27. Forcing. Alright, so I guess we'll do up air now. Which up air forces tumble at 0, so that's one thing. Up air and back air both force tumble at 0, so there's no true combo off of back air. Unless possibly an instant dash attack, but it would have to hit before they hit the ground, so there isn't anything true. Let's actually write that. Bear starts forcing tumble. Starts at 0%. So there's nothing true off of back air for that reason. Alright, so we got up air. Alright, I think Genesis, where is Genesis right now anyways? I know I don't have permission to rewatch it, obviously. I mean I don't monetize anything yet. Not really, I don't know if I plan to, honestly, but where are we in the tournament anyways? Alright, we're in Light versus MK Leo. Losers quarters, huh? Alright. Alright, back to the dock. So we're looking for what up air combos into besides itself. Well, it doesn't combo into itself, obviously, at like that many times at 0. It's an Incineroar setup. Yeah, I didn't get the strong hit. I delayed that so long, and it still worked. Huh? I'm back. Yeah, I'm making that one back. Should make this one back, but yeah, he also makes it back, so. I mean, that's just good damage anyways, even if you don't want to go for the Incineroar side. Just doing that, it's 28 damage for you. Leads to an offstage situation anyways. I don't think it's the first major, but it's like one of the most anticipated ones, yeah. Honestly, I don't even remember. I don't even know what Ultimate tournaments have happened so far, because I haven't kept up with it. The only one that I knew is like that one in Europe. so up air combos into up air. It's 0% onward. This is an obvious one that we don't have to test. This one I probably don't have to test, but I'll leave it there. That is 15.9. This also has staling on, so we make sure I add a, what's it called? Insert a note. Alright, so I would assume up smash. I wasn't actually trying for up smash, I was trying for up tilt. You can do run up tilt actually after up. Huh. That means you can get whatever you can get off of up tilt at 8%. Which I think gets Darkest Lariat. If I was facing the right way, that'd be cool. So I could actually get the strong hit. That's okay. Up tilt. And that does... .9%, and it works at 0. Run a bit. Oh yeah, glitch 6 too, right. Thanks, Dino. To be fair, I'm going to delete the no DI column because there's no point for it, really. Alright, so... yeah, jump Darkest Lariat. Jump Darkest Lariat. Works at 0. I mean, a lot of things are going to work at 0 because of it forcing tumble at these percents. So a lot of things are going to work. And that does 28.7, so that's actually your optimal. Unless you want to do multiple up airs, of course. Jump cross chop is also a thing. This is your Incineroar setup, which we're going to land on stage to do 28. So we have to do the Incineroar version, which does 16.7. So 16.7, 16.7, 0.7%, and then there's 38%. And this works at 0. I mean, I'm pretty sure every aerial would work. There. Full hop bear. You have to jump back for the sweet spot, which is annoying. Bear. Down air. We Falcon out here? We're falling up here to stomp. And that one we've already tested, okay. So, nair, fair, bear, dare. And these all start at 0. These all probably work forever too, because, I mean, up air kills remotely early, but these all should work for a while. Alright, we'll just let me get the damage values. 24.9, 24.9. Because I know Nair is the one that's going to stop working the earliest, I would think. It's 23.6 and 24.9. So 23.6 or percent or 24.9%. .3 and then there. .9 because I'm getting a full hop. Alright, so I guess we're gonna start with where up air doesn't combo into itself. But to know it's not after 100, it doesn't combo into itself, alright. That comboed at 95. So I'm gonna say 0 to 95. Jump Darkest Lariat probably doesn't work for long. When does Jump Darkest Lariat stop working after up down tilt? 150. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work here. Around 70 for up tilt, so I'm gonna say it's got similar knockback to up tilt. Yeah, it still works. Still works. Gets the sour spot at 80, so I'm gonna say 75 is the closing off. 75 is pro. Whoa. 75%. I actually did not check up tilt because I know up tilt's not gonna work for long. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Well, I mean, if I delay it, will it work? Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing that's weird about moves that force tumble is... Alright, so 20 is when it ends. 0 to 20%. Jump cross chop. Actually, it'd probably work for a while. More along the lines, these actually may be ones you live from if you go for it. Yeah, because that is a very strong spike, so... I should double jump before that up B. That's the... Oh, back hit. That's the thing, is you don't want to double jump before the up B, because then you won't make it back. Whoops. That actually would not Incineroar because that hit too high up. That didn't even combo. Yeah, now we're getting to the inconsistencies. Unless you delay it. Alright, that didn't work at all. That got the late hit of the meteor part. Yeah, I'm starting to miss the that part where I can actually still survive from it, yeah. Alright, so not worth going for after 45 because you have to double jump for it to connect properly. Whoa, I did not get my full hop double jump there. Wow, it's still working? This is weird. Wasn't expecting it to work at like... Okay, yeah. 80 is where it ends. Full hop, double jump at higher percents. Let me see where did Nair and Fair normally? Well, I was gonna say, do Nair and Fair normally end at the same point? I also never did the. I haven't done it for a while of the aerials, so that's probably. Huh. Alright, that's not what I clicked. I clicked over here. Well, yeah, it should... I mean, yeah, the reason why I'm leaving that one blank is because... Well, what I'll do... I don't want to do this. We'll just do bear and up air. Yeah. I was going to scroll up here and I was going to be like, when do Nair and Fair normally stop working at the same percent range? And then I'm like, wait, I never did that. Alright, Nair starts working a lot. Yeah, stops working a lot later than Fair does. Bear, I think. He might have like that tipper on his foot. I don't know, I'm not getting a different hitbox. Let me check Smash Wiki. I mean, Smash Wiki. Well, actually, no, duh. We'll check this page. Nah, Bear doesn't have a late hit. Doesn't have a sweet spot. It's just always got this one specific hit. Oh, I appreciate since... It's weird. It's on shuffle. Yet. Alright. It's on shuffle, yet when it gets to the bottom, it won't. Either way, if the bear's sour spot forces tumble at 0, the bear's sweet spot would too. So Fair normally keeps working for longer. Although it might not work in this context. might not work for as long as Nair does. Just because of how linear its hitbox is. Yeah, see, that works. So I'm just gonna say it stops working at 80 as well. Alright, Bear is not gonna work for very long. Mainly because that's hard to do. This is a really annoying thing to test because falling up air is so weird. I'd want that hit if I'm gonna go for back air. And that hit's like inconsistent as well. See, it's like going right over Mario's head most of the time. Back air is inconsistent. Holy moly. I mean, back airs are always inconsistent when it comes to in the context of a roar. Because it's like, I want to hit the up air, turn around on the ground, and then do that. Yeah. And Dare is not going to work for very long at all. I mean, if that could at least sweet spot, that'd be awesome. Like, I can do that for the sour spot, but that's like not worth it. Alright, see ya, Dino. Thanks for coming around. Ah, there we go. That's still spiked. That was really difficult, though, because you have to, like, do, like, a full... You have to do, like, a short hop and then a full hop immediate dare. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're turning into Falcon here. Oh, please. There we go. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Aw. That was the back hit. That was... I love getting the tipper like that. Just doing pivot F smashes for the tipper. And get down smash half the time. There we go. That tipper is strong. That was a sour spot. That's the tipper. Tipper. Alright, it's still connecting. It's just, are we connecting the sweet spot is the question. That was that hitbox that I need. Alright, so it works. Alright, so 55 is when it stops. Alright, I guess we're going back to down tilt. Figuring out, after down tilt, how long we can get Nair for. Which down tilt doesn't send very far, so Nair could probably work possibly around 100. Yeah. I'm going up 10 at a time, so I'm not here forever by going up 5 at a time. Surprised this isn't killing yet. There we go. Alright, so 150% plus. It's actually scary that back air is possible. Because you can get things like this. Frick. Oh yeah, back air does have a sour spot. So yeah, it does have a tipper, I'm sorry. For Baseball Slugga, if you're still around, it actually does have a sour spot. It does have a sour spot / sweet spot. And yeah, this should work forever. Yeah. I know this is like a kill confirm in the 150s too. Yeah, so we're just gonna put 150 plus. All right, up tilt's probably gonna kill it, almost kill it this percent. Yeah. So up tilt the nair is gonna stop working. Like up tilt the jump lariat actually stops working at 70. So that's gonna be a basis for where we're gonna start the aerials. Like yeah, up air will work, but okay, double jump nair works, but that's really strict. Alright, so I'm gonna say 70 for nair. Up air is gonna work forever though. We're gonna start at 100 for up air. Oh, it doesn't. Actually, up air doesn't work that long off of. Forget, up tilt's a lot stronger than down tilt, so it's throwing my numbers off. Yeah, see, that doesn't even work at 95. Alright, it works at 90. Alright, weak nair. How long does well, it's until it starts tumbling, which it starts forcing tumble at 109, so yeah, that's not gonna help. It's when does nair stop comboing into grounded stuff? Actually, these are percents where it might start comboing into instant dash attack. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Because, yeah, I don't get anything. Like, alright, so insert one below. I dash attack. How much does this do? $25.2. And when does it start? When does it start working? Well, up till it starts working at 60, so we'll start there. Yeah, because this is infinitely better than up tilt if it works. Well, actually, since it works at 60, we're actually trying to see the earliest it works. Because the grab works at 50. Which is surprising that you can get instant dash attack, but you can't get F tilt. What's his speeds? Dash attack is frame 8. That's why. Okay. Early dash attack's frame 8. So if it comboed into grab, it combos into dash attack now. Yeah. Just working on it. Been going at it for about almost 3 hours now. Well, we're getting there. We're starting to find where other stuff works, especially due to move speed being a factor in why some of these work. Because like dash attack works here, if done perfectly, because grab works here. Oh, F tilt worked. The hell? I keep getting F smash. I think it's because if you hit with his later hitbox. I angled that up. Yeah, that's like a frame cancel because I'm getting F tilt. I know we don't have frame cancel anymore, but that's what it reminds me of. Oh, it's because I'm hitting lower on his hitbox. Because you see, I'm hitting on his hat, and I'm not able to combo into F tilt. But if I hit somewhere lower... Whoa. I'm actually able to combo into F tilt. There we go. So that's like a deep... That is a very... I'm going to say 55 for instant dash attack because the input's a lot harder than grab. That is a very deep nair to get F tilt because it becomes plus 12 on hit. I can't believe I'm saying those numbers in Smash. And late nair does 8.8, and F tilt does 16.3. So what is that? 25.1, right? I don't feel like getting this remotely hard link like a second time. It's 25.2 anyways. Yeah. 25.2%, and this actually is working at 50%. Hey, I appreciate you watching either way, though. I'm glad someone gets enjoyment out of this. I always felt like I'm the only one in a lot of the Discords I'm part of that actually enjoy labbing. All right, so basically, whenever it starts pushing away too much for me to get jab. All right, I can still get jab at 50. 55. 60. It's more along the lines, I think it's because I'm hitting with a... Oh yeah, okay, that's where jab stops working. Jab starts working at 70 just because they get pushed away too far. That also means down tilt probably stops working as well. Yeah. Down tilt might start working late. Stop working later. Actually, no, it should say 65, not 70, because it should say 65 because 70 is when it doesn't work. So 65 is the latest it does work. I don't know how, I ain't doubting his grab range, but I don't think he's getting a grab here. Yeah. I'm gonna hope his grab is longer than it looks like it is. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's also probably when this stops working, so I'm just gonna put 65. Alright, so let's get some very late there. Let's get some very late percents. Got that, instant dash attack. Yeah, F tilt basically stops working when they stop working, so I'm gonna also put 65 for that. Instant dash attack will work for a while though. It's basically until it forces tumble it should work. You might have to foxtrot a bit before it. See, that gives me the late hit. That's the strong hit that we need. Alright, game, dash attack. Thank you. Alright, so it starts forcing tumble at 109, so this is the latest it should work is 108. Yepers, 108. Alright, how long does the Sour Spot of Fair going to work into down tilt? Sour Spot of Fair starts tumbling at 27, so that probably tells us how much we're gonna get. So 26 is probably the best number to test if it works there or not. That was sweet spot. Never mind. Yeah, surprised that for Sour Spot Fair I don't have instant dash attack listed already. Then again, it's starting to become a discovery to me if it works or not. because it's not something I always think of testing, because instant dash attacks are always really hard. Yeah, see? Look at that. I'd have to foxtrot a bit before it. And hopefully get in range. And not accidentally get a turnaround like that. See, that doesn't work. That works. Insert above. And we're at 0% right now, right? Or we're at 26. Foxtrot I dash attack. Late. Yeah, that was the early hit. That's the hit that we would want. But considering that this move starts tumbling so early, it's like if this comboed an instant dash attack, it wouldn't be that important. Because we wouldn't be able to like fish for a kill by going for weak fair into instant dash attack and get the strong hit. That was actually the strong hit of fair. Yeah, he gets pushed so far away by it. It makes testing this actually really annoying. That was a frame cancel. Like, sure, frame cancels don't exist, but there's still some that exist in the game. You see how close he was to the ground when that hit? That basically is what would indicate a frame cancel in 4, is you'd hit the aerial on the first active frame, and you touch the 4 on the second active frame, on the second frame. And you would recover, like, instantaneously. This is hard. I may not include it, mainly because it's the weak hit to begin with. So let's figure out when down tilt stops working, which I'm pretty sure down tilt stops working a lot earlier than it should. But yeah, it probably doesn't work past 0. Nope. Alright, so since that doesn't work past 0, neither does grab. Oh, wow. Alright. Oh, were you that person in the Discord? Let me go find your tag. Hold up. Darkest Beam? That's actually it. That's everything that isn't DI related. Alright, let me share this to the lab team channel at least. Is there anything that you wanted to lab? Because I mean, I'm down for it right now. I'm giving myself another like 30 minutes before I'm gonna get off. anything other than D-throw, down throw, and down tilt, and down. Yeah, D tilt and down throw are like his main starters. The only other one there is up tilt, but up tilt doesn't lead into much at like higher percents. But down throw and down, like when we look at the doc, down tilt leads into jump, darkest lariat, nair, and fair, and up air, and probably bear if I could do it. It's a hard input from like past 150%. So it's ridiculous how good his down tilt is. And the move's 9 frames, I think. Yeah, it's 9 frames, and it's got leg intangibility, so it's a good move. Although the only thing people have to figure out is down tilt grab is not true. There's got to be some percents where it is true, but it's not true right now. Down throw is the same way, but there aren't as many kill confirms off of it as you think. Fair and up air are the ones that work for the longest amount of time. You've also, of course, got your... If I could get the sweet spot. There we go. Yeah, back. I need to make sure I clip that, because that was like normal stage height. And I made that back. Unless you could clip it for me and send it to me, because I don't know if I'm going to get there in time. Alright, it starts at 105. Right. Ironically, you got to see the behind the scenes with that. Yeah, that's alright. Nair stuff? Yeah, for the record, you do not get anything off of Nair until... Nair's strong hit at 0, you have to do a foxtrot into an immediate dash attack and not get forward tilt like I do. Like that. That's what you get at 0. And you have to wait till about 35% for the weak hit to actually start comboing into stuff. It'll combo into jab at that percent. It combos in the down tilt around 45, it seems. Grab is at 50, which is weird because down tilt's actually faster than grab, but grab actually won't combo at 45. It's weird. Let me send this to Knuckles, actually. Okay, I wish that YouTube would actually restart this song so I don't have to do it manually. Yeah, it's definitely, like, it's hard at first, but you'll get used to it. It's a good amount of damage. It's 30 damage. You could also mix it up with grab as well. Considering, I don't need that open anymore. What am I doing? Considering, let's see, dash attack's first hit is frame 8, and his grab is frame 8, so, but his dash grab is frame 12, so that's the thing. Is that, considering Nair actually combos in the early hit in air actually combos into the late hit of dash attack as well. Just annoying. Like this is like a good mix-up with dash attack, because a lot of people will probably shield knowing that you'll get the follow-up with dash attack, so you can mix it in with the grab. But because his dash grab's frame 12, and because the late hit, you get the late hit's frame 12 as well, so that means his dash attack and his late hit grab are the same speed. There's also that, which I can't. I'm gonna actually put myself in slow-mo. I want to see if I can actually get his dash attack cancel grab and see if it actually gives him a boost. Yeah. Yeah, that's his dash attack cancel grab. You'll see him start to leap forward, and then he'll grab like that. I just don't know if it adds any range. He's also got his roll cancel boost grab, which his roll cancel boost grab, the only use for Incineroar is that you can do what's it called? Pivot grabs with it. If you could actually go through people, this would be his only way. Would be to well, it's hard for me to do it in slow-mo because I'm so used to doing it at regular speed. That. And not actually get a roll. You'll see the blue spark when I actually get the boost grab. Like that one right there. There we go. It's really weird. For the roll cancel boost grab, you have to you'll tap forward, hit shield. So tap forward, hit shield, and you'll do like a run shield. But if you press grab before the shield, your character will boost forward while doing a grab, and you'll see the blue spark of the roll starting. So like if I put myself in 1/4, you actually have to do it during your foxtrot. Like that. There you go. It's really hard for me to do it in slow-mo because I'm so used to doing it at regular speed. There you go. That's it. It's actually not as... It doesn't give any more range than his regular grab does, which is the only unfortunate part. But you can also do pivot grabs with it. But those are actually impossible to do in slow-mo from what I remember. Yeah. Because what you'll do is you'll do that. You'll do the roll cancel boost grab, but you'll grab with your C stick and you'll press the opposite direction. It's also like a faster way to pivot grab slightly. Because if you're shielding and you press the opposite and you press your C stick, you can grab. Like with any direction. So if you're moving and you press the C stick, it actually makes your character turn around. So if you have someone running, if you're foxtrotting and there's someone dashing after you, which would be hilarious, you can turn around shield grab. If you want, let me grab you a video that explains it better than I probably could. Let's actually watch it. Let me turn the music down for a sec.
Ultimate is finally here, which means we can go back to landing all kinds of new Smash tech, and we're gonna start by looking at grabs. There is a technique that allows you to boost the distance of your dash grab. Some characters can also use this to go through opponents and even pivot grab.
You see, Pichu is one of the few characters that can pivot grab because of it.
From the beefy Smash dudes, and this is the roll
Luckily, Ness can't, and unfortunately we can't, because technically we would benefit from it more than Ness would.
Before we can understand how roll cancel boost grabs work, we need to understand how rolls and grabs work. We all know that if you shield and press to a side, you get a roll. But you can actually also start dashing first and then hit shield to still get a roll. This only works for the startup of the initial dash, not if you are already running. A grab works by pressing attack while holding shield. The grab button is pretty much just a shortcut for those two inputs. Now, if you perform the initial dash first and cancel it into a roll like I just explained, you can actually also cancel the roll into a grab by pressing attack. This only works after the initial dash. It doesn't work for regular rolls. The inputs are simple, just
not the clip. Hang on.
You press forward, then you press
I realize I never actually copied it.
You press attack. You have to press shield before attack. If you press shield and attack at the same time, or simply use the grab button, you will get a regular dash grab, but not the boost grab. The timing does need practice, but isn't actually too strict. Just dash, a little later shield, then attack, and then maybe turn around, but we'll get to that in a moment. If done right, your grab will go further than a regular dash grab. Like I said,
character specific if it goes further, because ours doesn't go further.
You are already running, but it also works if you foxtrot forward, since these are just initial dashes repeated over and over. It does not work while turning around. If you try that, you will always just get a regular roll. Now, except for Yoshi, all characters can actually do the roll cancel boost grab, but the distance varies for each character. Because of that, only some characters can get through opponents with this tech. We tested all characters, and the ones able to go through easily are Pikachu, Pichu, Wario, Little Mac, Robin, and Duck Hunt. With some others, like Marth, Villager, Bayonetta, and me, Sword Fighter, we were able to do it rarely, but it's really inconsistent and hard to get. Against thick opponents, it's harder to get through, and against thin ones, it's easier. So this list may not be perfectly accurate, it always depends on who you are playing against, and we tested everything against Mario. But aside from extra distance, why would you even want to go through them in the first place? Well, since in Smash Ultimate you can't run through opponents regularly anymore, it's sometimes impossible to get a pivot grab on them. And for positioning reasons, or because you want to, for example, make use of back throw, getting a grab from the other side can be really useful. By doing a roll cancel boost pivot grab, you can easily sneak past them while grabbing them from the other side. To do this, you simply do the regular boost grab and then press the control stick into the other direction.
You can also use your C stick instead of the control stick, which is a lot more useful.
If you're a fan of cool Smash
just press, just do the initial dash for the roll, and then hit the C stick in the other direction.
We also started
like that.
Streaming regularly on Twitch TV/BV Smash Dudes. The link is in the description, so please check it out and give us a follow. We really want to make regular streams a thing and might even be live right now. As always, thanks for watching, see you soon, and stay beefy.
So yeah, there you go. It's useful for a lot of the rosters. I don't know if it's super useful for Incineroar. I mean, the pivot grab part is nice, considering doing an actual pivot grab is kind of weird. You can also technically, I believe, well, no, I was gonna say I think you might be able to do just a standing pivot grab by this way, but you can't. You actually have to hit the opposite direction. It's weird. It's weird when it really wants to work. Yeah, ultimate shields are weird because like the shield release is that's 11 frames that you can't do anything, but you can. The only thing you can do out of the shield drop is jump. Cause like we'll shield to. So yeah, that's the shield. So I'm gonna let go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then yeah, Incineroar's jab will start. So there's 11 frames of shield drop. The first 5 frames are a parry, or your parry window, and the other 6 you're vulnerable. And you can jump out of the shield drop. You can jump out of the shield drop frames at any time, including the parry window, I believe. It might actually let you jump directly after the parry window. Honestly, I think I honestly I feel like I streamed for longer than I expected to, which I mean, I just wanted to finish up the spreadsheet. I wanted to make sure I had all this done, so that means when I'm not streaming, unfortunately, because my internet wouldn't be able to hold up, I can test the eye out with someone. I guess the only thing I want to check is I know what's his name, Soul Eater, Soul Eater Infinity. He was talking about the viability of using D-tilt at the ledge and see what you get off of it. So like, when do you get aerials off of it? When would you get F-tilt, which I know F-tilt is probably your best one. When you can get up smash, now that it's more stronger, and when you can actually get grab for a forward throw if you really wanted to forward throw. So we'll set the CPU's damage to around 100. I'll just have to use my other controller to control them, because there's no way I can make them not like, because they're always gonna up B to the ledge, and I'd have to try to 2-frame it, and I'm pretty sure I'd trade. So, all right. The only issue with this controller is that it's my other GameCube controller, so I actually don't need to use it. Actually, doesn't have to be a GameCube controller. I can use the Pro controller for now. Because I was gonna say it's my other GameCube controller, so the wire's rolled up, because I didn't want to have the wire all over the place. So we're just gonna we'll jab him off stage, and I'll try to recover without that. So that works. That's at 100. That's actually pretty good. I love Incineroar's slow walk. That clips me. That's the most annoying thing. See, that doesn't work at that %. But that does. You also could probably get down tilt to up B if you really want the stylish kill. Oh, jump up B. Or you can probably get Lariat too, if you think about it. I also actually can just grab the ledge. Yeah, if you want the stylish kill where you don't care if you die, if you just want to end the match that way, then there you go. Alright, you got that too, jump Lariat. When do you get, because I know F-tilt kills off the side really early, so when do you get F-tilt? Out of down tilt. Aw, man. I have to do an up angled F-tilt there, I think. I did not want up smash. I wanted F-tilt, but it's kind of hard to input F-tilt. Up angled F-tilt is actually like ridiculously hard to input in this game. There you go. Up angled F-tilt. Yeah. And the other thing he asked for is when you can get grab. Jesus Christ. Grab is going to be really early, which isn't going to be super useful. I also did not mean to grab the lead. Alright, just restart. I appreciate that they let player 2 restart training as well, because that means I don't have to switch to my other controller just to restart training. Up tilt, I guess, yeah, that's a thing. I wonder if F smash works. You can't do it. Nah, down tilt F smash doesn't even. Down tilt F smash doesn't even work normally. Like at any percent, there's no such thing as down tilt F smash. So I don't think even with the lowered launch distance of. Oh, you can get up smash. Let me check the speed actually. On up smash. Up smash is frame 13. F smash is frame 16. It's quite a difference. Lariat's frame 5, yeah, well, Lariat's frame 5 on the ground. I don't know if it's probably frame 5 in the air. Let me kick this back on. Well, let me switch over to something different. Yeah, I don't think there's. See, the only time that you'd probably go for up B is in this percent range, and not kill yourself like I just did. Like actually jump before the up B. Because, like, this is a range where I should get grab, but he actually gets launched too high. Like, up smash works for a long time. You can probably get ground lariat as well, but I think air is better. Yeah, fair. I mean, if I can get a Roar Bear, that would be the best option, I think, at this percent. It's like Roar Bear and up angled F tilt are the best option. If I could up angle F tilt and not get forward smash. That didn't angle. Okay. I didn't even know that hit ledge. That doesn't look like it hits ledge at all. That's actually really nice. There it is. I actually should have my own channel up just so I can clip it every time I clip the specific ones every time I get it. I didn't even know that hit ledge, so that's cool. That's cool, that F tilt hits ledge. Yeah, down angle F tilt hits ledge. That just doesn't look like it. Ah. Yeah, if our F tilt is Luigi's F. Our F tilt, it really is Luigi's F smash. That's hilarious. And then I'm gonna make one clip of when down tilt up smash will kill, so that one Soul Eater knows. That's the earliest it'll kill. I want Sparks. Because Sparks is better because it normally denotes when DI might not mean anything anymore. I normally look for Sparks so I can figure out when, what's it called? come on. Cooperate with me. Yeah. Alright. The only other one I'd probably want to test is, well, dare. What do you mean by dare stage spike? Do you mean like a standing spike? Sweet spot is really... Sweet spot is finicky for the meteor smash. Especially on a standing opponent. Down tilt dare. Oh yeah, down tilt dare on the ledge hang. Yeah, that's actually an idea. If I wouldn't get fair. Because I mean, I know his dare probably kills remotely early. So you could probably catch a lot of people. If it would... So, A, it's not sweet spotting. B, it's not even comboing, so... I mean, I was gonna say, I know his dare hits... His dare kinda hits the what? Like, see, getting... The sweet spot is actually really annoying on his dare. You can also back air there. If I could get the roar. Or the attack cancel. Ah, that was an attack cancel. That was a regular back air. That was an attack cancel fair. I don't know why it fared. Yeah, dare is frame 16 compared to everything else being way faster. Yeah. You can also be your very risky person and get that. Like, you can get it so it'll grab people that are hanging on the ledge, which is where you would actually do the where you'd actually fail it on purpose or not. Depending on how low you are, you actually don't have to fail it on purpose. You can actually just stage spike them with the lariat. I made that back. I forget how long until the character actually drops off manually. Wow, it is a long time in this game. Yeah, it is a long time in this game. With how long the character can hang on the ledge for. That exists if you really wanted to, but it's the lariat that's more fun. You also die because you don't have a jump, depending on what follow-up you get. But yeah, there are certain heights where if you hold... Whoa. That probably would have killed him off the side. But if you use side B towards the ledge and hold down, you'll actually grab people off the ledge. If they don't have their invincibility. So you side B towards the ledge and hold down, which prevents you from grabbing the ledge. So you don't grab the ledge from them, but you grab them. There you go. That's what I was trying to do earlier. And because of the recovery buff, you actually make that back. There's also... So, you ever find people hanging by the ledge here, not actually going off stage? If you're at the perfect height to side B, hold down. Because you won't grab the ledge. But you'll grab... It's the same principle as if they're hanging on the ledge. But... You see, I'm the height of the stage. I'll grab the ledge here. But if I'm just slightly above it and I hold down, I should grab them. It's hard to do, though. It's also the fact that they have to deal with this. Like, trying to edgeguard that. Because they don't know if you're going to go high. They don't know if you're going to go low. Well, not do that, obviously. They don't know if you're going to go low and wide so that you can... Like, because there are angles where if you're, like, right here, you can hold in so that you'll go above the ledge. Like, if you're, like, right here, hold in so you go above the ledge. And then you'll grab the ledge on the way down. It's kind of tricky. And you can hold forward if you're further away. I should ignore the ledge this time because of the ledge grab limit. Nope. Now, yeah. See, that grab, that never grabbed before. That never grabbed before. There we go. That's an angle that doesn't grab. Use it as a secondary revenge, yes. One thing that I've always tried to figure out is like what Incineroar really should do after a jab lock, because it's like you can do like jab 1 and attempt to not get jab 2, obviously. Like, that's true. There's also, if you care, jab cross chop. The attempt is to not get jab 3, which is the hard part. I do too. I'm so happy he got in, actually. Like, there was this one guy in here earlier that actually said he didn't know he was from Pokemon. Which surprised me. But, hey, not everyone knows Pokemon. But I told him what he was from, and I was like, no, you know, everyone liked his pre-evolution Litten. A couple people still like Torracat, and then when Incineroar got released, nobody liked Incineroar. And I was one of the few people that I was like, you know, changed my mind, not picking Popplio because I didn't like the middle stage of Popplio. I don't like Brion. But I liked the entire Litten line, even though I wasn't really on the Litten side to begin with. And Decidueye's line, well, I should say, Dartrix's, wow, Rowlet's line. I can't even remember the first stage. Rowlet's line really just didn't really interest me. Hey, they did the right thing. He's not a fighting type, but he is a fighter. Like, I really appreciate how much they embraced what they designed him off of. Yo, I saw him. There was this one leak that was posted that said that it was him and I think Isaac. And I was like, alright, cool, Incineroar. Alright, yeah, Isaac, whatever. People can be happy now. And then when I actually saw him revealed, I completely forgot about that reveal, and I completely forgot about that leak, and I'm like, this character's actually here. Because even in Smash, they really embraced his whole demeanor as a fighter, where he always has his poses after certain attacks, like hit or miss. You see. Like, these are, I appreciate these. Like, you whiff up smash, he gets mad. You whiff F smash, he gets mad when he stands up. You whiff down smash, he gets pissed off. And then when that hits, you get that. And then you've got his various other ones specific to, like, you know, the dash attack specific one. What I always liked about his voice is that you always hear him say Incin and Roar. Like he'll always say Incin and Roar in some way throughout all of his moves. See, like I was saying before, is that they really embrace the fighter, that the way that his fighting is, because he's what they can like. He's considered on Bulbapedia. Well, he's considered in the Pokédex. He's considered the heal Pokemon, which it is. Yeah, he's considered the heal Pokemon. And he is, see, he's in the mind of a heal, which heal wrestlers, they're like, oh, they're always like the evil wrestlers, if you want to say it. They always portray themselves as the bad guys, and like he's just here to please the crowd. He's just here to please the crowd. He really is. What percent does F-Tilt kill by the wedge? Let's see. Pretty sure it should kill like 80 something. Yeah, no DI at 80. With proper DI, he'll live at 80. I mean, I don't know if that's proper DI. Nope, that is proper DI because apparently holding up actually kills him earlier. So yeah, he'll live at 80. He should live at 85 as well. Nope, kills at 85. Or before, it's like between 80 and 85. 80 is when it'll kill with no DI, and 85 is when it kills with proper DI. So it's a very strong move. That's actually the main reason why down tilt to F tilt on that ledge hog actually kills so early. But if you hit a mid smash attack, you know, I always forget to lab these. Let's start at 70 actually. So he dies at 70, no DI. With proper DI, he'll live at 70. Which means he should die at 75. When charging, he should die. He dies 10% earlier with proper DI. I forgot what I was doing. Nah, he still lives. That's weird. Like 78? Well, I didn't DI at all, so that was my fault. He's living a lot longer than I'm expecting him to live for. Yeah, holy crap. Doesn't he die at 8? Doesn't he die? Well, he died at what, 85 with proper DI? That wasn't all the way over. He dies at 80 with proper DI. When he isn't charging a smash attack. When he is charging a smash attack, he for some reason lives it. Unless it's just me being bad at testing this. I'm actually pressing it to crap with the wrong character. Yeah. The angle, actually all F tilts, you look at right here on Kurogane Hammer's website, F tilt, all the same angles, they have the same thing. They're all the same. They all have the same recovery. They all have the same hitbox. So the angle actually doesn't change much. It just changes what trajectory it can hit. Like, he should live with proper DI at 75, yeah. Actually, why did that F tilt do less? So F tilt 16.3 up that. Yes, there's no sweet spot, but see, that does 16.3. I'm pretty sure this staled one should do like 15, well, 14.1. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I got to enjoy this character a lot more than I thought. Down tilt, up B? I don't think so. I was having trouble with getting up tilt, up B actually. I mean, it might be work at lower percents, obviously, but I don't know when you'd have them off the ledge at these percents. So that's the only reason why I would think like, like when would you have them off the ledge when they're not edge guarding you at these percents? Yeah, it's not. I'll actually make that back. Oh, I actually don't think it works even on. Like, see, that doesn't combo. I mean, it's a mix-up, but it's a mix-up that, you know, it's a risky mix-up, obviously. Like, that doesn't even work, which like saddens me that you can't do down tilt up B, unless you do grounded up B, which grounded up B ain't gonna spike. Grounded up B also kills you. That doesn't work. I mean, if you go for it after down tilt, these percents are where you should be able to jump high enough to make it back. All right, never mind. All right. I mean, that's a thing. If you ever get a falling up air. You can actually do what do you mean what do you mean as in reverse up B, as in yikes. Yeah, falling up air to up B is actually really nice. There's also a weird one, but I was messing around with it earlier. If you get a you can get something like that. Like just juggled up air into up B is a thing at some percents. It's kind of risky though, because you know it's not always gonna combo. It's not something that's guaranteed. rated. But yeah. Honestly, I think that's it for me. I'm getting a little, getting tired, plus, yeah. I did my best, so I posted it to the Discord, so maybe we'll see if there's other, members of the lab team that want to help me out. I'll give them access to the doc so they can start doing, like, the DI out with others. Because, I mean, I lab when I can, because I only work 3 days a week, but they kind of kill my next day because I'm there till like 10:30. So by the time I get home, it's almost 11, and then I sleep through half the next day because I'm so tired. But yeah, I appreciate that you came out and hung out for so long. It's not what I was expecting from an Incineroar lab stream, honestly, but I think it's just because I originally didn't actually want to dump the stream in the Discord, but then I'm like, you know, if I dump the stream in the Discord, maybe other lab members will come out, maybe other players will come out in general that want to check something lab so they can actually have, you know, recording of it. Because I know that's probably like, because one of the when they did put out the lab team submission sheet, one of the things on there was, did you have a capture card? And you know, I do. But I've always been in the frame data and like finding combo routes in other fighting games I play, so I figured, you know, this would be a way for me to help out in the Smash community. Plus, I actually like the character. I like Incineroar so much as a Pokemon that, like, he's always been my, like, if I ever play through that game, he's always my starter. Which, sure, I shouldn't use the same character every time, but the same Pokemon every time. But I have to because he's the only Pokemon. He's the only one of the starters I like. That's all I'll say. Yeah. I do my best. I'm also just trying to improve my own game because I know I have a neutral problem. I guess before I close off, let me go see if there's anything in the shop that's useful. Yeah, I know of the handbook. Anything of use in here? I believe I have all these. Well, I don't have that because I've already used mine, and I don't have that because I've already used it, yeah. Because I know challenges are done. I don't have to ever deal with these again, thank God. I was gonna say that event went away, yeah. Ugh. Still not very lucky, yeah. To be fair, when you get down to about, I only need like 200, I think, spirits. Eh, 150. I only need 150 spirits to finish. So I got all the fighter ones. Good night. I'm actually gonna shut down now anyway, so. Please. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and anyone else that's still around, I'm not sure, that's just lurking, but have a good night, guys. We'll probably be doing this again, just every time something comes up to lab, I'll probably just throw this up if I have the time. Peace out.